Breaking news. Soldiers take over Ondo community. Hello, my wonderful people. The current spray of insecurity is the same thing that, soldiers just did now, taking over Ondo community because of the level of insecurity is what is about to happen at the federal level. Where Nigerians are saying to Buhari, probably the military should take over and restore the country, then you can come back. Probably that's what needs to be done because you have failed, and it is clear that you have failed. And sadly, you have no remedy. You have no. I mean, there is nothing you can do to save or salve the situation. You have shown again and again that you have no competence, no capacity to be able to change the narrative. So it is high time you leave so that competent hands can come. Again, here goes the twist. Could it be a plot from Fulani to take over from Fulani to actualize the Fulani plan? So these are questions we should seriously be considering and asking ourselves, and not just make a conclusion that soldiers coming might be the way forward. Because if you look at what is going on, Lai Mohammed released a statement yesterday saying that banditry and whatever is not federal government job, and to solve the problem, and that people should take care of themselves and not face the federal government. Again, there is no clear-cut punishment investigation going on as to who are these people causing this crime. It goes to tell you that there are people in government who are aiding, supporting, and encouraging these things to happen. So please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. Soldiers take over Ondo community. Soldiers have taken over the Ikare Akoko community in Ondo State over a leadership crisis that led to the destruction of cars and houses. Recent crisis that began on Monday was the outcome of the Cold War between two monarchs in the community, the Olukare and the Owo Ale. The Olukare of Ikare and Oba Adedare monarch had in January dethroned Chief Idewu as Olukoja of Okoja and appointed one Chief Sunday Bade as the new Olukoja. Oba Mohammed has incited that this is not right, from meeting to disloyalty and refusal to obey directives as reasons for the dethronement of the previous Olukoya. However, this has not gone down well, which has sparked up a lot of crises as clashes continued, leading to destruction of cars and houses. Soldiers had to come in to take over the community. You see, when elders do not behave as elders, when elders do not take their place and begin to, do what is necessary, the result is inevitable. That is part of what is happening right now. The result is inevitable. You see, today in Nigeria as it stands, things are really upside down. We need God on a more serious note. Like, no jokes, we need God. There are people who are in position that have no business. You listen, you hear me, right? No business whatsoever being in those positions, whatsoever, no business. They cannot even manage the affairs of their life, of themselves. They can't, they don't even have the 101 of managing themselves. And yet, they are the ones administering, leadership to people. This is not done. This is not done. That's why people are in the position where they are today, because there is nobody adequately and truly giving direction and saying this is the way forward. Who are those who are really giving the way forward and saying this is the path? This is how we should go. This is what needs to be done. Who are those speaking? Who are the voices? Where are they? Where are we? And where are we going? Because we cannot continue to keep quiet and behave and continue in the track that we are and expect things to change. Sorry, it's not going to happen. If things will change, it has to be an intentional drive and move towards things changing. You can't just sit back and say things will change. How? How is it going to change? Who is administering, who is ensuring that these things change? Who is putting things in place? These are two monarchs now fighting over what? Two monarchs. What are they fighting over? How did it get to that extent that the government have to now send soldiers? These are people who are supposed to be settling issues between, youth and people, and saying this is the way, this is we shouldn't do that, this is wrong. As elders, leaders that people should be looking up to, respect, love, and know that they have a voice and what they are saying is correct, rather than these people, carrying out their own track and just doing what they want to do. You don't do that. You don't. You don't allow people to just come, and just, say this person and this. No, no, you don't do that. It's not done. You don't do that. Elders who should be counseling and advising the youth and, giving direction and saying, this is not right. This is not the way to do it. They are the ones fighting between themselves. And now look at what is going on. How do you now talk to youth? How do you tell them that what you are doing is wrong? How do you, what do you say when you yourself, you are the wrong? Elders fought to the extent that military had to come and take over the town. Do you see what is going on? Can you understand it now? When we talk about governments not doing this or that, have we also thought about our own side of the fault? Because people say, there's so much corruption. What about the person that you thought somebody in that office? The person will now inflate the price because you are coming out of trust, saying this person will be able to give you the best of the best of prices. But because the person knows you will add another 10,000, such that even if you haven't gone directly, you would have had a better opportunity to have a better bargain. Can you see what's happening? This is how we cheat ourselves. And then we come up to say, the federal government, the corruption in our level we do, from top to bottom, and God will save also. And that's why wherever you are, please have integrity. Oh yes, please do have integrity. You yourself, be somebody that people can trust. Be somebody of integrity at your own level. Don't wait to, you yourself be somebody that can be trusted, can be vouched for, and people can say his word or her word is her word. That's how it stands. You see, we'd like to hear from you because if we continue like this and we don't see anything, we are just leaving ourselves to a position where we are not sure, we're not certain, of how things are. But we can actually change the narrative by rising up and defending our father's land. Father's land, not me saying Nigeria. If cloth won't here, make it here. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.